What happened?
See you live. I mean, okay.
Come on.
Okay, 1, 2.
There you go.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. He did something.
New York.
Oh, shit. I'm falling. Oh, God. No.
Mars, when's the next video? Stop looking at Mars. Stop looking at me. When's the next video?
Yikes, the Sims team done got y'all again. They done got y'all again. And then, you know what? At this point, I just have to laugh. I just have to laugh. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to your boy's channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Mars. Let's get into this. So a lot of you have been asking why I don't make as much Sims content these days, and you know what? It's honestly because I haven't been playing the game. But my ear has still been to the streets to figure out what's been going on, what's been coming out, what's the plan. And to put it plainly, with the release of the Sims 4 Horse Ranch game pack.
No, sir. It's actually an expansion pack.
Wait, what you say?
They're charging $40 for horses. Yeah, it's an expansion pack.
It's an expansion pack. $40 for horses? Oh, baby, let me Google this right now, because I know.
He needs some milk.
Wow. Okay. And even though I haven't been making videos about The Sims 4 lately, it's just because, to put it plainly, I don't want to be that content creator that's always rage baiting about The Sims 4, always getting constructive criticism, because honestly, I thought there wasn't much for me to add to the conversation. There's a lot of channels specifically dedicated to talking about The Sims 4 and giving constructive criticism or being negative, whatever you want to call it. But for me, it was, there was only so much I could say, and there was only so many times I could repeat myself before I got tired. But today is a new dawn, it's a new day. And we gotta get into some things. See, The Sims 4, we have a DLC problem. Outside of everything already being such a microtransaction in itself, i.e. the kits, which for whatever reason, just won't stop. Like, I swear there's a new kit every 3 to 5 business days. I do not care about them being on the roadmap. They're not something I look forward to. But if you do, hey, but why? Then we have stuff packs that seemingly no longer exist. After they dropped the best stuff pack the game has ever had, they snatched it away from us just like that. Truly vile and evil work. Just nasty, nasty. We have game packs that are hit or miss, so think My Wedding Stories or Parenthood. And lastly, there are expansion packs, and if we're gonna keep it straight, keep it honest, they're not really that expensive. Expensive? Yes. Don't think I'm saying they're not expensive simply because they're expensive, okay? But they're not that expansive. Like, they're not chock full of content. Like, they're not jam-packed. I'm like, oh my god, there's just so much here. No. A lot of these expansion packs are weak. Weak as hell. Think Island Living. Where's the gameplay? Think Snowy Escape. Why isn't everything tied to that world? Think High School Years. Only for teens. And now you've done it again. Am I surprised? No. Am I amazed? Yes. Because how? After all these years, me and other creators have been giving you constructive criticism, constructive feedback, so we can improve the game, and you've done it again. You've done it once again. I'm actually shocked. I'm baffled. So with the release of the Sims 4 Horse Ranch game pack, i.e. expansion pack, they're charging $40 for horses. So word on the street is that the Sims 4 Horse Ranch is an expansion pack because, for budgetary reasons, horses are hard to animate, so therefore our budget was higher. Our budget is higher, so therefore we're gonna charge Simmers more. And why do we have to keep paying for y'all's nasty work? And this is something I've talked about in my latest video, The Sims 4 Needs Work. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it up here. But in that video, we've talked about the mislabeling of packs. So there seems to be this thing where sometimes these packs aren't what you say they are, and they aren't what you make them out to be. And I'm glad a lot of the Sims community is actually on board this time and actually realizing that, hey, hold up, you're charging $40 for this. This isn't an expansion pack. This is actually a game pack. And if you think about it even deeper, it's the fact that they're charging $40 for horses in a reskinned Cottage Living. And there's been this debate about whether this pack should have been in Cottage Living. My personal opinion, yeah, it probably could have been. Do I think we would have gotten detailed horses? Most likely not, because the Sims team have shown us several times that without breaking everything up into chunks and pieces and every little bite-sized different pack, that they wouldn't be able to go as deep as they probably could. So it seems like we're either getting really detailed, in-depth gameplay, or we're getting very broad, surface level gameplay. There's really no in between. Think game packs. I feel like game packs have mastered this so well because they're so focused on a niche concept, i.e. Dine Out is just focused on restaurants. Realm of Magic is just focused on spellcasters. Vampires are just focused on vampires. Instead of having one big supernatural pack or having restaurants come in a bigger expansion pack, they were able to go in and detail and fine-tune the core mechanics. Cool, fine, dandy, whatever. But I want us moving forward, especially if we're going to The Sims 5, to find that balance, because I don't want us to take this DLC model and apply it to The Sims 5, especially if there's already talk about making it online, having other microtransactions, and just doing the dirty work of EA and Maxis. Like SimSteam, I don't want that for you. I really don't. If you go on their website, they explain expansion packs as large packs that expand your game and take your Sims on new adventures. To me, that's pretty broad. It's pretty generic. I feel like you can say that for any real pack. Like game packs take you on new adventures like Strangerville or Jungle Adventure. So I would mainly say expansion packs are packs that affect your wider gameplay as a whole. So no matter where you are in your game, you feel the effects of that expansion pack working. So think of it like this. I feel like some expansion packs have been branded and marketed as expansion packs when they're really game packs. High School Years focuses on a niche concept just like a game pack. Teens and the high school experience. There's really nothing outside of that for any other life stage. Snowy Escape also focuses on one type of concept: mountain climbing, skiing, and snowboarding. And all of that is tied to its own specific world. Feel like it should be a game pack to me, but I'm not working at the Sims team, so I'm not making the rules. I'm not making the rules. And with Island Living, because all that pack's gameplay is tied to Solani. I mean, hell, you can tan in any world, but is that a big deal? Not really. There's also the issue of whether expansion packs should be base game updates or if they should be actually expansion packs, i.e. Growing Together and Seasons. Growing Together came with a whole bunch of compatibility systems, family ties, and family bonds, which in a life simulator probably should be in the base game. And with Seasons, it's like instead of every time having to be sunshine and springtime, it's why isn't weather just already in the base game? Especially this far into the game. We're at The Sims 4, about to be at The Sims 5. We're still being charged for weather. So I have to laugh because it's crazy to me. Like, we need to work on our DLC model, seriously. So yeah, this is the second expansion pack of the year and we done got again. We done got again because it's like, we're getting another game pack labeled as an expansion pack now. Listen, the mislabeling of packs, it gotta go, man. And I don't think it's fair to charge people $40 for horses and nectar making, and that's all we're getting. Hey, I'm not gonna hate on the pack because, you know, it seems like it's a cool concept. There's Native American representation, which I'm definitely looking forward to actually having in the game, but maybe we should delay this release and actually give it some time to, you know, some oomph. I know someone on Twitter actually mentioned that they did that once with Get Together. They delayed the release to give it some little extra, you know, little razzle dazzle, just a little extra sprinkle in there. You know, sprinkle a little something on Horse Ranch. Change the name while you're at it too. Horse Ranch. Ranch living. Come on. It's simple as that. Horsing around, as someone else said in the community. Like, come on. But this whole DLC model, SimSim, we need to rework that. And if you need somebody to come on and be that guy, listen. Hey, I'll volunteer. So yeah, we really need to work on what differentiates a game pack from an expansion pack, from a stuff pack, from a kit. Let's work on that. Let's focus on that. So yeah, because overcharging the simmers and your player base and your consumers because your budget was higher, it's icky work. It's icky. And it's a little slithery, if you ask me. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're looking forward to The Sims 4 Horse Ranch, because I would love to know. I'd love to know. I feel like horses would add to my cottage living farm life experience. Will I be using the new world? What is it called? Chestnut Ridge? We'll see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section down below. If you'd like to see more of me, definitely subscribe. But until then, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!